Steak fajitas tonight. Happy Wednesday. I make fajitas a lot. I don't tend to use skirt steak every time, but I found this, it was on sale. I love skirt steak. Usually I do chicken fajitas at the house, but these are so easy to make in your own kitchen. So that's what we're gonna make tonight. As some of you may know, my grill blew up. Well, it caught on fire, so we're gonna make these in the house today. And they're so easy and super delicious. If I could find my knife. Here it is. I want my knife really good and sharp for this because we're gonna trim up a bunch of like the fattiness and stuff like that on here because I want these to be pretty lean. We're gonna pound them out too, so let's angle that a tiny bit. There we go, that's way better. Just gonna sharpen my knife. I'm not gonna do it on my cutting board because you don't want any metal shavings on your cutting board. Definitely is not good. Should probably get this thing professionally sharpened here pretty soon, but it's trusty. This is my go-to everyday knife. Okay. I use this for everything. Okay, we got the knife sharpened. I rinsed it. It's like I said, you want to get those metal shavings off there. I hope everybody's having a good day. Midweek. We're making fajitas. Chevy, what's going on? I'm good. How are you doing? Wanted to make some fajitas tonight. Figured we'd do a midweek kind of live. So that's what we're doing. Fajitas. I got a bit nice skirt steak here. This is, in case anybody's wondering, this is 1.6 pounds worth of skirt steak. So I really love using skirt steak for stuff like this. Absolutely love it. But we're gonna trim this up. We wanna get some of this just kind of nastiness out of there. So Jackson, what's going on? Doing a midweek skirt steak fajitas. Gonna cook them right in the kitchen since we all know about what happened to my grill. Cheers, Sohai, what's going on? Like I said, usually I do chicken fajitas, but skirt steak's just where it's at. Wrestle Taylor Swift? I don't know, man. She'd probably beat me. Seems like she can do just about anything, so don't put it past her. So like I said, I'm just trimming up the skirt steak. I want to get a lot of this tough just stuff out of here. My whole thing with meat is, you guys know this if you've been around the channel for a while, if you don't want to eat it, cut it off. Same with chicken, same with anything. Like look, nobody wants to eat that. Nobody wants to eat that. I don't. You might, but I don't. Luke Rogers, what's going on? It's fire. Everybody comes in and says that. It's just, if you get people to follow for it, good for you. But oh my gosh, that's the oldest joke. That joke is older than me. And I'm pretty old, so. But if we can get these early likes up, I heard it does really well for videos. It helps if you're in here and you're like barely enjoying yourself, give me a thumbs up, please. I think it really helps. So thank you. We're doing a kind of an off schedule live. I tend to do these on Wednesdays now for some reason. I keep calling them off schedule. It seems like it's actually the schedule now. But I usually go live on Fridays and Sundays, so. I just figured if I'm making something like this, people might want to see it, so that's what we're doing. And this is super easy to do, and I trimmed off way too much there, but that's okay. This is a really, really easy recipe to make. Just step up your fajita game a little bit. I don't know if you like fajitas or not. I absolutely love fajitas, so. Let's see. Hey, what's up, man? Do you think 100 grown men could kill? Yeah, of course, Jackson. I think so. It's just power of numbers, right? I feel like that's one of those questions that's going around the internet right now, too, which is kind of wild. And I hadn't really heard of it till just now, but it makes sense. Like, it's familiar. But yeah, I think so. I think less than that, to be honest. I know that they're insane, but it's me. What's going on? Gordon Ramsay. No, I actually get that weirdly a lot. So, not Gordon Ramsay. Not from the UK. But yeah, see all this stuff? You don't want this. Just trim it out. Some of these like tough patches, don't cut yourself, of course. But I always just trim this stuff up. So, bro, what's up, Cinema Edits? What's happening? Doing an off-schedule live today. Skirt steak fajitas. These are going to be epic, I promise. Yeah, you know, the little bit longer you prepare and get this stuff cleaned up, the better they're going to be at the end. So take your time. I know a lot of you know how to cook. I'm not trying to teach you anything new, but, you know, take your time. And look at that. We got a whole nother skirt that I didn't even know was there. Here we go. There's our skirt steak. I wonder if they call it a skirt steak because you could literally wrap this around and wear it like a skirt. Doot woot. Yeah, thanks. I think you're probably still wearing one. And if not, your kid probably wears one, and that's why you're familiar with them. So thanks, Doot. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Glad that's the first thing you said to me. Hey, you're new, Gideon. What's going on? We're making skirt steak fajitas tonight. These are gonna be amazing. It's 1.6 pounds. We're trimming obviously a lot of it off, but it's just two of us today eating, so there's gonna be plenty of leftovers, which is awesome. It's like, who doesn't like leftover steak? Like cold steak. I like to eat my steak kind of cold the next day, to be honest. So let me know in the chat if you like your leftover steak cold or warmed. I really like mine cold. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Let's flip this guy over. I don't really see anything else that looks that suspicious to us. So yeah, this is gonna be amazing. So what I'm gonna do, since we're cooking this inside the house today, because my grill caught on fire a couple weeks ago, long story, I'm gonna cut these into a little bit more like manageable sections, and I'm gonna go with the grain, obviously. Then when we go to serve it, we're going against the grain. So I wanna get these in more like, okay, so what are we working with here? Like, I don't know, 3 feet maybe? We'll get these into more like 6 to 8 inch sections, and then we're gonna pound it flat a little bit because I wanna tenderize it. Skirt steak is tender when you cut against the grain, but I want to give ourselves a little bit of insurance. So I'm just going to section this off and we'll get it marinated. The marinade is super easy. It's going to be kind of a dry marinade, and I squeeze some lime on it. It's a fajita recipe that I've been working on for years. It's super easy. It's nothing I came up with. I'm not a genius. It's just something I've been tweaking over time. And it's a super easy put together yourself. You know, you can buy the fajita seasonings in the packages, but there's so much like extra sodium and just stuff in it. It's just not good for you. So Gordon Pansy, hey, thanks for that one. That's a new one. What's up, Stan? What's going on? Gordon Pansy, yeah, that's pretty funny. ARH, what's up? I like the little emojis things. My day's going good, Gideon. I hope yours is good too. Okay, Woot, I don't know what that means. It's not a flap steak, M. Dot. It's a skirt steak. But, I mean, maybe depending on where you live, it could be called that. I don't know. But, yeah, it's a skirt steak. But, yeah, I appreciate any early likes. If you're having fun, please like this. I think it helps, you know, it helps with the traffic and stuff like that. So if you're having fun, even if you're in here trolling like a bunch of these guys are, please just hit the like. It helps me out a lot. From York, England. Okay, yeah, it might be called that there. No, Jimmy, it's not carne asada. We're doing fajitas tonight. And I'll show you the marinade in just 1 second. I'm going to pound this flat a little bit. Wendy, what's going on? Raymond, I'm glad you liked it. I appreciate you. Gordon Ramsay from Walmart. Yeah, I've gotten, what is it, Temu? I don't know. He probably shops at Temu. I don't actually have more than $78 in my checking account. So, sorry, he. You're from Mars? Sky, that's amazing. I'd love to go. Tell the Martians I said what up. So glad, Gideon. That's awesome. Yeah, Jimmy, I try to do the lives as much as often. You know, it is a little bit of a grind, so trying to keep it, you know, it's hard. It'd be really hard to do it every single night. So, Chevy, thanks for the timeout on that, or whatever that was. Yeah, wait till you see these fajitas is just super easy. So, Jackson, oof. Maybe I'll just put it in the message, the last one that you messaged, okay? Andrew, we're making skirt steak fajitas today. So, and Sky, I'm not a chef, but thank you for the compliment. Well, I appreciate it, Jimmy, always. So, let me grab this here. I know I have a pounder. Here we go. So like I said, you know, skirt's not necessarily known for being super tender, but you cut it against the grain so it's in small, so it's not as chewy. But I am gonna hammer this a little bit because I think it'll be good. So, hey, from South Africa, what's going on? Favorite foods I prepare the most, probably Mexican food, tacos, stuff like this. Ooh, we're just dropping stuff all over the place. So yeah, just tenderizing this up a little bit, hammering it down. And then we'll get on the seasoning. The seasoning is so easy, I'm telling you. You'll be shocked at how easy it is. This skirt steak wasn't the, you know, it's weird to me that skirt steak is as expensive as it is because this was like $22. Do I expect it to be cheaper? Not really. I just don't understand how you justify $22, but it's because it's a popular cut for tacos and things like this, so I guess it kind of makes sense. These are going to be so epic, I promise you. So good. But yeah, we got to get these seasoned soon. Usually, if I'm going to marinate fajitas like this, I do it for at least 4 hours. But since we're on live, we don't have time. We're doing a shortened marinade today. All right, there we go. Okay, so for my seasoning, let me grab it. I make this stuff in bulk ahead of time. Let me find it. Allspice, white pepper. Where is it? Herbs, cinnamon, saffron, cumin. Hang on, I'm trying to find my fajita seasoning here. Where is it? Allspice. Okay, I can't find it. That's weird. All right. I think we're gonna have to make our own then. That's fine. Onion, garlic, salt, garlic powder. All right. I can't find my seasoning. I literally make this in bulk and I put it in these jars. I can't find it. So we're actually gonna make it. Hey, Mr. Kane, what's going on? So we'll actually just make it instead of me reading it out. We'll just make our own because I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So, okay, so in this, there's onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and we're gonna use some lime juice. So, I do like pepperoni pizza, yeah. Wagyu on it. Ooh, that's too expensive for my blood. Too rich for me. Ross, what's going on? So yeah, we're just gonna have to make this because I swear I can't find it. So we got garlic powder already. I grabbed the onion powder. So we need cumin, chipotle, oregano. Where's the cumin? Oh, no, here it is. Just kidding, I lied. There it is. This is the one that I've made. This is the pre-made stuff. Got these little jars, you can put your own stickers on them. So we're not gonna make it just to save time. So let me go through what this is. I use, like I said, this is something, I didn't come up with this. This isn't new science. This is just the recipe that I've been using for years. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You could make a 1/4 teaspoon of this for like a little bit of fajitas or make a cup of each of these and make your own bulk fajita seasoning. So this is onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, smoked paprika. That's all you need for fajitas. And I'm telling you, this is so much better than that packaging stuff that you buy that we've all bought. It's not just you, we've all done it. So, Melody, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. Gideon, I appreciate it. I always appreciate likes. I love subs, obviously. What YouTube channel doesn't? But we're making skirt steak fajitas, Melody. So we've kind of trimmed up the skirt steak. We've gotten them a little bit smaller and we pounded them out because we want them to be a little bit more tender than skirt steak typically provides. And I'm great, Albert, too. What's going on? How are you? Gideon, again, thank you. And thank you for saying hi. So we'll get on this. So yeah, usually when I make this, I'll do like 2 tablespoons of each of those that I listed and then mix it and then keep it for when you're ready to have fajitas. So it's a really, really good fajita mix, I promise. All right, so we're just gonna start seasoning these up. Season them as heavy as you want. I find that if you just do, you know, a good dusting, it's all you really need. But like, you smell the cumin, the smoked paprika, the garlic, the onion. It just works. And we're gonna put lime in here too, fresh lime, because that's gonna give it an extra pop too. So there we go, fajita down 1. So again, this is skirt steak that we've trimmed, and we've pounded it out a little bit to tenderize it just a bit. We're just gonna layer them up. And then we're gonna add them into a gallon-sized bag so we can put a little bit of canola oil or just some oil on there. Melody, I do lives. Usually my schedule is Fridays and Sundays at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I've been doing these Wednesday off ones lately just because it kind of just depends on what I'm gonna have for dinner. Like if I have leftovers for the weekend, I'm not gonna jump on a live and show you guys leftovers, but like I made chicken enchiladas 2 nights ago, and so we had that left over last night. And I decided to do these fajitas today, and I was like, this would be perfect for a live. So it just depends, but my live schedule is Fridays and Sundays. So this is just like an extra bonus live, because why not? Because I love hanging out with you guys, that's why. Here we go. Okay. Again, this is onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, cracked black pepper, and smoked paprika. And it's just, to me, this works with chicken, this works with beef. You can put this on shrimp. It's just perfect. And there's not a bunch of extra stuff in it. Like I said, you know, you can buy the packaged stuff at the store, of course, but trust me, this tastes about 5 times better, and there's not a bunch of junk in there that you don't know what it is. Everything in here is just a regular dried seasoning, so you know exactly what's in it. Okay, there we go. Move this over here. Kitchen's a mess, but it's trash night, so it's okay. Yeah, Melody, I have a lot of good recipes on the channel, and everything I make is super easy. It's usually pretty cheap. And it just kind of inspires dinner a little bit. So that's kind of the whole reason I started doing this channel. So cheers. Tegan, I always get Gordon Ramsay. It's funny how much I get it. All right, so since we're a little short on time because of the live, we're gonna put this in a bag. Might actually put a little bit more on each one of these. Not short on time for you guys, I just mean short on time. I can't let this marinate for 4 hours like I normally would, so I'm gonna get it in this bag now. And like I said, I think I wanna go a little heavier on the seasoning. Okay, so we're gonna put them in this bag. Grab some here. This will help. Yeah, let me know if you guys even like fajitas. I mean, I do. I think they're amazing. It's a little bit heavier. Yeah, Jackson, sorry I missed what that was about. Mohammed, fajitas, come on. I don't know. Anything you got. I'm one of those people that I'll look around in my fridge, in my pantry, whatever I have, and it's gonna be pretty easy, I try to do that. Because you guys know how it is these days. You go to the grocery store for like one meal and it's like $60. It's insane. So I try to use a bunch of stuff that I already have. Obviously, I didn't have this skirt steak. I had to go buy it. But everything else I had my own fajita seasoning. I have soft corn tortillas from making enchiladas the other night, so we're gonna use those. You know, just use what you got. So I actually had a neighbor that just bought like, I don't know, like a half a cow, you know, for like $800 or a quarter of a cow or whatever. They're gonna have meat for a long time. And that's a smart move. I mean, it seems like a lot up front, but you know, I don't know, I tend to eat more chicken than I do beef, but I love beef, so. Put them in here. Okay. But I promise you, you try this fajita seasoning, you'll never buy the packaged stuff ever again. I swear. And it's just so easy. Okay, like I said, I wanted to get a little bit more on there. I feel like I was a little too shy with it. And look, we used about half of that. So I think when I make it, it's 2 tablespoons each ingredient, and I end up with about 3 different rounds of fajitas, so. Yeah, let's get in this bag. We'll juice up a lime, get that in there, cut up some veggies, and we'll make some fajitas. This will be good. But hey, again, thanks for hanging out. Early likes, I think, are super appreciated on lives. So if you're having at least a little bit of fun, please consider liking this. You don't have to subscribe, just, hey, what's up, handsome? That's awesome, thank you. And Melody, I appreciate you loving the channel. I love doing this, so. Gideon, again, thank you. I'm gonna rinse my knife here. Gotta clean all the beef off the knife, you know? Okay. If you go up some, sorry, my comment. Oh, sorry, Campbell, or Jackson. I know, it's just hard for me to scroll when I'm trying to do this, so. Okay, so this is our skirt steak. We're gonna squeeze a half a lime into here. Hopefully it's soft enough. Yeah, it's not the best lime season where I live, so we're gonna use the cheater, the lime squeezer. Hate to use it, but sometimes you have to when they're tough. So half a lime in here. Shooting out everywhere. All right. Mix this around. And like I said, normally with this, after I put a little bit of oil in here, I would let this sit in the fridge for 4 hours. But we're on a live, we don't have 4 hours. They're still gonna be fantastic. Okay, there, put this bowl back. I know people freak out over like seed oils and stuff. You do you. I'm just gonna use this because I need a little bit of oil in here. It's gonna be so good. Uh-oh, Melody, I hope you're okay. Yeah, try it, definitely. Just a little bit of oil, because you know, when we cook these, we obviously don't want them to stick. And like I said, we're not doing Hello Gordon Ramsay. That's like the 4th one today. We're not cooking these on the grill because my grill's, actually I threw it away already. So I don't even have a grill right now, which is weird for somebody that has a YouTube channel that doesn't have a grill because it caught on fire. So I'm in between grills. Devo, what's up? I know, that's what I keep hearing. I need to look into it, Devo, for sure, though. James, I get trolled all the time. You wouldn't be the first and you won't be the last, but I appreciate you sticking around. Maybe James, throw a like then. That'll help. I think it's double tap. That's what everybody tells me. Double tap the screen. So these, we're actually going to leave these out because we're going to cook these soon. I don't want these to go back in the fridge and get super cold because when we cook them, I want them close to room temperature so they'll be really nice. Let's get the veggies ready. So, you know, depending on where you're from, you may not know what's in fajitas. It's typically some sort of protein with the fajita seasoning on it, and then it's bell pepper and onion. And you cook up the bell peppers and the onions. Yeah, that's kind of a lot of likes, Jackson. We're doing good. Barry Mobbin. Oh, thanks, Bay. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got people sometimes ask me how many tattoos I have, and I just say 1, because it's pretty much just 1 at this point. So, yeah, it's going to be so good. Heal your hand, Melody. Oh yeah, Melody, your hand. Sorry you hurt your hand. That really actually sucks. I hate that. I hate that for you. What am I doing? Okay, so bell pepper and onion, because that's what we're gonna cook first. I'm actually gonna turn the heat on to like a low medium right now. I want the pan to get nice and hot, and we'll crank it up before we do these veggies. So. Zaban, hey, what's going on? Dontrell, yo, Dontrell, what's up? So green bell pepper, I prefer the green. You could use whatever color you want. I just think green bell peppers taste better, even though probably in a blind taste test, they all taste somewhat the same, but I just like the green. I think green looks better too. So just cutting out the ribs and the seeds. It's a full green pepper. Obviously, if you were making like 8 pounds of this, you'd want to do way more peppers and onions, but we're not doing 8 pounds of it, so we're gonna go with what we got here. Try to use the tops if we can. Just extra. Okay. Got the seeds in there. Let's get those out of here. You don't want the seeds. They're not hot or anything, you just don't want the seeds. I think they're just like bitter when you cook them. So that, cut that out. I don't know if you guys keep a trash bag next to you when you're cooking. I always use a paper bag. I'll show you in a second if you want. Like here in Colorado where I live, you can't do plastic bags anymore, which is actually probably a good thing and probably smart. So like I went to the grocery store today, so I just kept this bag, have it right off camera, throw all your trash in it, and then just take it out. It's actually trash night too, which is awesome. So I'm glad you love cooking. I love cooking too. So yeah, I love cooking. I've been cooking for years. Not a chef though. Just a dude that likes to cook. And these are actually pretty healthy. I mean, probably the worst part about these fajitas is gonna be obviously the oil that you cook them in, but I never do like heavy oil on anything. I always do pretty light oil. And then I'm obviously gonna do cheese in my fajitas, which I don't know. I think that's one of those, I don't think cheese is that bad for you. You know, somebody will probably tell me, but yeah, they banned plastic bags. So I would love to make a Fundito Chevy, but not today. Fundito to me is almost like a meal on its own. Like if I was having people over, I'd probably Fundito. But like when I make Fundito for myself, that's all I eat. So, yeah, you could, Jackson. Again, I'm sorry. I'm glad you make your own food. That's good. Yeah, they banned them here a while ago, Chevy. So, which I don't mind because I actually kind of like having paper bags now. And the only thing I miss plastic bags for is like when you need to like off day pick up dog poop. They're perfect for that, but probably shouldn't be talking too much about dog poop on a food channel. So, hey Blanca, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. And then we're gonna do a half an onion. And we'll save this for a queso Fundito. If you guys don't know what queso Fundito is, Chevy was talking about, it's like my favorite thing in the world. I have a video or two on my channel of queso Fundito. It's just a bunch of cheese with onion, chilies, garlic, a little bit of oil, and you bake it. And so it's all like just cheesy and you just dip chips in it. It's epic. Like if you're having a party, do it. Jackson, I hope I didn't miss it again. Buy them on eBay for 1,000, or a case of 1,000. Okay. Creamy lime tequila sauce. I'd have to look that up though. Jackson, give me the recipe. Maybe if we have everything for it, I'll try it. It'd be a good thing to add to this for sure. Melody, we're just cutting up some veggies for the fajitas. And Gideon, I'm glad you love to cook. Cooking to me is one of those things where you can express to people that you care about them by cooking for them. You can also, you know, it doesn't hurt in the trying to find a significant other department. There's a lot of, you know, people that, I mean, what's the old saying? It's like the whole, you know, the way through a man's heart is through his stomach. But I think it's quite the opposite. I think if you're a man that can cook, I think women find that very attractive. So, you know, good on you, Gideon. And it is your birthday, Gideon. Happy birthday. No, I'm not Gordon Ramsay's brother, Toes, trucking, but I get that all the time. Actually, who did I get the other day? The guy from Slipknot. I'm like, really? I don't know. So. Oh, okay. Well, let me think about it for a minute, Jax. I'm trying to think what would be in there, just from, you know, history. So these onions, okay, I cut the onion in half. You want these in like the long way, right? So like that. Sorry, half an onion, and then we're cutting it into these like half rings. That's what they are, half rings. Okay, and with the onions and the peppers, I always salt and pepper these. And we'll move over to the stove here in a second. So we got our veggies ready, and then we're gonna get cooking right now. Fajita time. So let me grab the big board so I can move you guys over to here. close the pantry. And Jackson, I haven't stopped thinking about it. Don't worry. I'm still trying to, I'm letting the gears turn a little bit. So see if I might be able to come up with something. Because it does sound really good. Okay, so actually, I need to grate up some cheese really fast. So we'll do that first. Because once these are done, these are going to be like go, 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 right? So let's get a little bit of cheese going. So I won't have to do that while they're cooking. Well, yeah, a little bit of cheese first. And I always use whatever kind of cheese you want. Oh, camera's all weird now. But I always use sharp cheddar. I just find it to be the most universal, the best. Please don't buy bagged cheese. Stop buying bagged cheese. It's awful. It's not good. Toes, we're making skirt steak fajitas. Hey, Teresa, what's going on? Chicken fajitas today. That's really funny. Greetings from Seattle. Oh, is Brie in here? I don't know. Should we just say hey? Incarnate, I'm not married, no. Go back to Mexico? I'd love to. You super chat me $5,000, I'll go right now. Because that's what it's going to cost me to go to Mexico. Plane ticket and all that. So super chat me $5,000, I'll leave right now and go back to Mexico. By the way, I think you spelled Guido wrong. But hey, you know, whatever. Oh, okay, Gideon, right on. What are you guys having for dinner, Gideon? And happy birthday again. Let me guess, pizza. That's what I would want when I was 13 for dinner, pizza on my birthday. What do I make the most for dinner? Melody, there's kind of this weird rotation in my house where it's like, if I'm not doing a live, it's usually like fajitas, but we do chicken instead of skirt steak. And then we do a lot of fundito, which is crazy. Like once a week, we're making a fundito. And it kind of depends on if my son's here or not. But I actually make a lot of chicken pasta because he really loves chicken pasta. But I try not to eat too many carbs, so I try to stay a little bit away from that. But yeah, lots of like chicken, pasta, things like that. Just kind of easy stuff. And stuff, when I make stuff, I really like to have leftovers for a day or two because I don't want to cook every night. So, go cook. Yeah, okay. Y'all eat real food. I try. Mexico would be amazing. Don't even tell Brie that. She'll be like, let's go right now. Which would be fun to go right now, but... Whew. Yeah, thank you, Girl Dad. Yeah, if you guys haven't with the likes, I appreciate it. This channel's getting bigger by the live, so it's kind of wild. I remember when we got like no likes. Bree said booking flights. See, I told you. Don't tempt her with a good time. Yeah, I did Chevy like way back in the day. I don't even think it turned out very good though. Like COVID, I feel like, so kind of a side story, but Bree during COVID had this global tech company job and they never slowed down. She never had a day off, nothing. I, on the other hand, had a job where I was like, I can't even go to the office. I can't do anything. So yeah, Brie will always say, when all you were making sourdough bread, and I'm like, yep. So, cheese. I know, paper plate, but dishes, right? Okay, let's put this onion in there and let's get going on this fajitas. All right. I'm literally like squirrel today. Can't keep it focused. Hey, I'm glad your friend said hi, Gideon. And again, happy birthday, Gideon. That's awesome. And Blanca, yes, Blanca's from Chile. Blanca's been around on this channel forever, so. And so is Chevy, by the way. All right, so on our peppers and onions that we cut up, I always do a little bit of salt and pepper. I don't know why. There's a lot of salt in the seasoning, but I always salt and pepper these. Just, helps. I'm sure somebody that comes in here that watches Gordon Ramsay could tell you how it helps, but yeah, see, Bree still doesn't know how to make that. I know it takes like, oh, dogs, sorry. I know it takes like 2 weeks to even start it, so. Hello from Canada. Do I drink beer? Paul, yes. I actually have a beer collaboration I did with this channel. It's a West Coast style IPA with mango chili in it. The video is going to come out soon. Beer is done. Okay, so a little bit of light oil in here. We're going to crank the heat up for about, just a couple seconds. Yeah, welcome, Paul. Welcome, everybody. We get people from all over the world here. And hey, you're just north of me, Paul, so cheers, neighbor. Gideon, I have 2 plus Breeze. We got 3. Watch, you'll see him come over here in a second. You guys want to see the dogs real quick? Gideon, just for your birthday. Achilles, Archie, you want a cheese? You want a cheese? Okay, just for Gideon's birthday. I'll get Archie to sit pretty for you. Arch, you want a cheese? You gotta get more in camera. Come here. Can you sit? Can you sit pretty? Oh, the cheese dropped, sorry. Sit pretty one more time. Nope, hey, sit pretty. There you go. Oh, sorry, Archie. Keep missing. Steve, there you go, there's some cheese. Archie, more cheese. Achilles, and then here's the big one. Achilles, here you go. Whoa, I'm trying not to touch them because I'm trying to keep my hands clean. All right, and Achilles just ate the bell pepper that I dropped earlier. He loves bell peppers. Achilles is the big one. Okay, hot oil going right in. Onions and peppers. I'm trying not to touch them right away. Really want to get like some good brown on them. So I'll leave these just for a minute or two. And we'll see if I miss anything. Yeah, that's a golden toes. Yep. And then this one, this guy, Achilles, come here. Hey, no, don't go up there. Come here. Achilles. That's the big boy right there. Watch out, buddy. Okay, you can go somewhere else now. I agree, Toes. Like, we talk about that all the time. Dogs are best friends. You're all 100%. Love for Virginia. Well, I appreciate you, Cameron. Totally appreciate you. Potato skins. I feed the dogs potato skins, yeah, when we do baked potatoes. Kicking you off the live. I'm sorry, Melody. I'm sorry. Maybe it's internet connection or I don't know. Sorry, but we got a ton of likes. Melody, just subscribe and then it'll show up in your thing. Archie, Achilles, and Steve. That's exactly right, Blanca. Blanca knows. 9 dog toes? Oh, better you than me. I feel like I have too many. So. What's up, dog? So yeah, this one like medium high to almost high. I'll show you what we're looking for. Because most people, I think, feel like when you do fajitas, thank you, Toes, I appreciate you. Okay, stick of butter, minced garlic, lime zest, which I have in some tequila. I mean, we should try it, Jackson. Let me write that down really fast. Oh, I thought I had a piece of paper over here. I do. Hang on before it goes away, Jackson. So butter, garlic, lime, zest, tequila. All right, maybe we can like immersion blend it too. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Ready? Right here. Obviously, like see the onions, how they're getting that like dark? That's where we go. And then we'll just toss them. Oh yeah. Because you still want these to have like some bite to it, right? Yeah, look at some of the caramelization on that. I think I have a hotter spot on my grill. Or on my thing, but there we go. We're only going to set these for about another minute or two, pulling them out, and we're going straight to the skirt steak. 6 dogs, that's crazy. Empanadas? No, I've never tried it. We'll try it, Jackson. I have everything for it. I just don't know the ratios, but I could probably figure it out. Yeah, Melody, this is going to be so good, I promise. So we're going to pull these veggies out. We'll do the steak, and then we'll cut up the steak and maybe reheat the veggies just for a second, and we'll have a fajita. Oh, the turkey, Blanca. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Toe, if you're still in here, the big dog, I made a turkey one night, went out to the garage for another drink. He got up on the countertop and started eating the turkey. It was crazy. I actually posted the video of it on my channel. It was during a live. All right, Cameron, take notes. Yep, I take notes all the time. Toss these one more time for a second here. I do want these to cook down just a tiny bit more, but I don't know if you can see the color too much on here. I'm sure you can. Like we're getting that like blister char. That's what we want. That's what makes these so good. Because, you know, it's bringing out all the natural sugars and everything. So we're essentially, fajitas are flavoring all these in layers. So that's what we're getting out of this. And again, we're cooking these indoors. I usually do cook these indoors because I like to prepare them like this. On a grill, even better, but my grill is dead, so. The pineapple more. I don't have any pineapple on there. Well, I appreciate you, Cameron. Please always tune in. I usually go live on Fridays and Sundays about 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. This is just kind of an off day. I was making these fajitas, figured I'd share them with everybody. So I think everybody does like dogs. Well, and Melody, I appreciate you. You're one of my favorite commenters because of that, so thank you. All right, so we're gonna pull these veggies. And I do love this pan. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have the big long handles. Like, that's all I feel like we're missing here. All right, so our heat is still really high. And now we're gonna put the steak in. Let's get our veggies off to the side. Remember, you should do this for about 4 hours. Since we're on live, this has only been in here for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, but it is still gonna be amazing, so. And again, Gideon, happy freaking birthday. Gideon, you should hang out with your friends. You don't have to hang out with me on your birthday. But again, skirt steak. Oh, I'm so excited for this. All right, this is pretty hot, so we're gonna throw a little bit more oil in here. We're probably just gonna do 2 of these at a time. And remember, we left these out at room temperature, so they're not super cold. But I only wanna do about 2 at a time because I want the pan to keep that heat level. If we just crowded it with a bunch of steak, the heat level would go down too low. It would cool it down too much. And this is exactly why I cut these up, because I knew what pan I was going to use. Because what did we have in the beginning? Like a 3-foot skirt steak? It was wild. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Smells fantastic already. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're like a shelter. Okay, that makes sense. And Gideon, I'm your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate you. That's awesome. I know, Geraldo, like, lost dogs. The only reason why I can't take in every dog is because I literally would take in every dog, and my house would be insane. So I have to, like, put that barrier up. So good on you, Toes, for sure. Cameron, I just like to cook. That's really what it is. I started doing this YouTube channel a year or so ago. I was going through a divorce. I needed something to kind of just take my mind off it, and I wanted to learn something new. So I started learning how to edit and do stuff like that. And I was putting up shorts and some long format. And then I went live one night, and it's like live is just where it's at to me, because it takes me hours to edit something, and it just doesn't really get anywhere. Like, I feel like people don't see it. This is how people see it. So these likes boost it all, you know, that kind of stuff. So Ursuline, we're doing fajitas. Yeah, I feel you, but hey, Toes, good on you. You're doing good work there. Look at that color. That's what we want. So perfect. So perfect. This is going to be for our steak. We're going to put this over here, and we want to let this rest for like 5 or 10 minutes. I know in restaurants they have sizzling fajitas, but we want these to rest a little bit. Drip, that's like the 9th time today. I love it. You should, Toes. Hey, Toes, my recommendation is just do it. Just do it. Don't get ready for it. Don't prepare it. Just do it. That's it. That's what I did. And I mean, you'll get better every time. You'll just learn. And you'll get a lot of trolls. You'll get a lot of, you know, whatever, but it's fine. And I'm actually fortunate enough to have people that have been around for a long time that I trust, and I make them mods, because you'll definitely need mods if you do go live. Because it's brutal, some of the comments that come in here. Well, thanks, Gideon. Always appreciated. You guys see this? Look at that color. That is... We are doing good. We are doing really good. These are really only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes per side, and there's really only 2 sides. Arguably, there's more, but 2 sides. So, oh, Toes. Okay, I get it. Maybe the restrictions. You know, LBI, I actually have a sous vide video that I posted over a year ago, and it still gets like 50 views every 2 days. I need to do another one because it's huge. Yeah, definitely do it, Toes, for sure. And if you come back into one of these lives, remind me, and I'll tune in. I promise. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna pull these. We're going 2 more in. Look at that, though. I'm so. It looks so good. Problem is getting them flat. Okay. There we go. Flattened out, just like that. I think there's about 6 of these, but these are gonna go quick. And I'm telling you, this fajita seasoning, it's the only fajita seasoning you'll ever need. I promise. Yeah, thanks, Chevy. I appreciate you. And Teresa, again, thank you. What's up, Dwight? Raiden, love fishing. I like to fish. Hey, how's it going, Raiden? I mean, there's strong laws here too, Geraldo. I don't know how strong we're talking, but... Oh, okay, Toes, I get it. I actually tried to do Streamlabs the other day and go live on Twitch too, but Streamlabs wasn't showing me any comments, so I don't want to use it, because what I do in this channel is interact with people. So if there's no interaction, it's just boring me talking to nobody. So, thanks, Melody. I appreciate it. I gotta fake it till I make it. I'm getting some of the chili that comes off this, but oh, it's so good. Yeah, Melody, thanks. I appreciate you. I think I actually subscribed when I had like 5 subscribers. I subscribed to my TV. I mean, there you go, Toe. That's a bold thing to do, though, is come into somebody else's live asking for subs. I think it's frowned upon. Not necessarily by me, but by the community. Just be careful. It's kind of crazy, the YouTube community, so. Yeah, Melody, it's gonna be so good. Skirt steak fajitas, yum. All right, there we go. Look at that. We're getting like literally perfect. Like, I obviously can't plan this because it's live, but this is exactly what you're looking for, is this color. So, that caramelization and stuff. How's it going out there? Good. Are you staining? Or are you sanding? Nice. Well, when the live's over, I'll just bring you some fajitas. How about that? Okay. I mean, toes, again, I think it's frowned upon in the community. I kind of don't care, but I think it's pretty frowned upon, just FYI. My most disliked liquor, that's a tough one. Actually, any alcohol with dairy in it. Like, you know, people do like, there's like tequila rose, I can't, like, dairy and alcohol just shouldn't go. And I'm not lactose intolerant or anything, but, ugh. Hey, Ursuline, I'll show you. Actually, okay, I'll read it. This is for the fajita seasoning. Just use the same amount of each one of these and mix it together. Onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and I put lime juice in it before I do it. And I wrote that down in a note, but it's actually in my recipe book. I've been using this same exact recipe for years. So, it's tried and true. Look at this. Wait till we cut these. Wait till we cut these. All right, last one going in. This is the thick boy. And we're actually gonna leave this one in for just another minute because it's a little bit thicker too. But I really am going for the medium rare on these. I don't want these to be overcooked at all. But yeah, we'll be eating a fajita here in just a couple minutes. Yeah, Geraldo, I do. I try to do, you're trying to watch on as many as you can, Melody. You don't have to. I appreciate it, but yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, though. Do I cook every day? Not necessarily. Like, I'm making so many fajitas tonight. I'm going to eat fajitas. Like, with this tomorrow, I'm probably going to make a fajita quesadilla. So, like a steak quesadilla on the stove. Perfect way to make leftovers. You're using a tortilla and some cheese. Easy. So I'm going to try to turn this into about 3 meals, to be really honest. So I probably won't really cook again until my Friday live. So that's what, in 2 days? Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Melody. I'm glad I could bring you a little bit of relief to your Wednesday. Makes me happy. I'm telling you guys, wait, the good part's coming. We just need about another minute on this, so we'll move back over to here. And we'll get some other stuff going. Oh, that's better. The lighting's way better. Plus, I'm not standing over the heat. Oh, it gets hot over there. Again, Melody, thank you. You know what, Chevy? I don't know. I was actually thinking about it earlier. I was thinking about... Sorry. Cheese tax for me. I don't know. Sometimes I don't come up with it until the morning of, so I have no idea, but I'm open to suggestions, Chevy. Oh, the sauce is marinated. All right, Jackson. You know what? I promise, Jackson, next time we do a fajita, I'll come up with some sort of cool sauce. Elon Musk is back. He's going to offer to buy me again. Awkward. I don't think it was the same Elon Musk. I mean, sorry, you are Elon Musk, but there was another Elon Musk, probably a faker. This one's definitely not the real. I mean, you're the real one. Hey, I'm incognita. It's all good. You're good. I'm just glad you're hanging out. What's my favorite Mexican food? Probably carne asada. Of all time, carne asada. Or El Pastor. Probably. Either one of those. If I could only have one. So, yeah, you'll wire me $5,000. You can just super chat it, Elon. You don't have to wire it. It's fine. Wire it. He's like, give me your mother's maiden name and your bank account information. I know that trick. Oh, sorry. I mean, I feel like that is a marinade, Jackson, because the butter makes more sense now. I was trying to figure out why there was butter in there, but that does make more sense because you'd want that butter like to, hey, Steve, what's going on? Make a fajitas. We're almost done. Here we go. That's our skirt steak fajitas. So it's my favorite food. Gideon, probably of all time, pizza. Steve, what's going on? Thanks for hanging. Where's my drink at? All right, we're gonna pull. I think we're gonna pull this one. No, I'll give this one more minute. I'm gonna turn the heat off, but we're gonna leave the last one just for a second. Oh, Steve, real quick. Steve, ready for a screenshot? Use the same 1-to-1. So even if it's half teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, tablespoon, this is the recipe right here. So that's, I'll read it to you, but screenshot that, Steve. Okay, so it's onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and lime juice. I've been using this recipe. I know this looks like I just made this, but I literally have a cookbook in there that I write everything down, and I just pulled this out for the thing. So, again, Gideon, favorite food, pizza, for sure. Looking for some nice on a live. Yeah, thanks, Melody. Carne asada does sound perfect. Yeah, and by the way, use that for chicken, shrimp, beef, anything. So let me pull this last one. Okay. So not drip all over the floor. Try to remind me that this one's hot. These have been sitting. Those are the ones we're cutting up. Okay. Yeah, you can always ask for the recipe for sure. I don't even care if it's in a live. Maybe I'll try to post this later, but yeah, oh my gosh, we're 82 likes. You guys are absolute legends. This is great. And Fiota, typical Brazilian food. I've never heard of it, Geraldo, but I've had Brazilian food in the past. Actually, it's on my list to do. I want to make tostones one day. And I know it's not necessarily Brazilian, but it's kind of Caribbean. But, you know, to me, that's kind of, I know it's not the same, but it's Southern Hemisphere. But I want to do something like that, so I'd love to. Sorry, Melody. I don't know what to tell you. Dogs, what are you doing? You guys need to go find jobs. I feel like if my dogs got jobs, I wouldn't have to have one. So I always tell them to get jobs, and they don't. Not that I don't want a job. I like having a job. I just, you know, if they worked. I'm actually going to move you guys back over here because we need to make some tortillas really quick. Not make tortillas. We need to heat up some tortillas. So, hey, thanks, Bailey. I appreciate you. There's a good look at them. Most of them are hand done. Or, well, obviously hand done, but like, there was really no design. The guy just kind of went crazy. So, I like them too. But we need to heat up some tortillas. I'm going to do it on the stove here, or on the range, because that's how I like to do my tortillas. Just going to put that on there. Yeah, you don't need one, Chevy. They're overrated, in my opinion. They hurt. Thanks, Melody. Yeah, wait. I'm just going to heat up some tortillas, and then we'll make one. So if you can just give me like one more minute, we'll actually... remember those onions? Onions and peppers, we're gonna put them right back in there. Just residual heat from the pan. Oh, I know where my big metal ones are. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna heat up a couple of tortillas. Bree's actually gonna use lettuce boats for these, so it's even like lower carb and stuff. So high as a cat's back, Nathan. I dig it. Yeah, thanks, Lion. I appreciate you. What you good uncle? Oh, just making some fajitas. Chilling. I don't know where my YouTube plate is. We'll just use it. Oh, there it is. Call it the YouTube plate because there's like one of them. And this is usually what I put, like, when I make a short, I put stuff on this plate, so we call it the YouTube plate, but it literally has nothing to do with YouTube. It's just, that's what we call it. I agree. I mean, Bailey, they're just expensive. They hurt. Devil's lettuce, somebody put. Nathan, nah. Not anymore. Maybe when I was younger. Yeah, so tattoos, yeah, they're expensive. They hurt, obviously, so. Tequila shots, Steve. Oof, it's a Wednesday, sir. It is a Wednesday, my friend. We have jobs. Maybe one day, if this is my job, that's what we'll do, but do it, Nathan. My favorite thing to cook, too, probably burgers. Like on a really beautiful summer day, get some good burgers going. Hey, love from Guyana. I appreciate you. Melody, yeah, I used to have my ears pierced when I was a kid, but I think the holes are still there, but I don't wear anything in them, so. Yeah, I mean, so I guess technically that's a piercing, but go for it, Nathan. No hate around here. All right, Toes, what's going on? All right, so there we go. We got 2 tortillas. That's all we're really gonna need. Like I said, Bree's out working on some projects she's got going on, and she's gonna use lettuce boats for this anyways, so let's make some fajitas, because that's what we're all here for. Okay, so remember the skirt steak was like this long. This is, if you already know this, I'm sorry, but it was really long. That means the grains are going this way. So we're gonna cut against them like this, right? And this is how it's gonna be super tender and just super chewy and just delicious. So just make, remember, we sharpen the knife at the beginning of the video. It takes a sharp knife to do this. But there you go. This is gonna be our fajitas. It's gonna be so good. I need to get some sour cream because I don't know about you guys, but I love sour cream in my fajitas. This actually, I have a recipe on my channel for carne asada. You could use skirt steak and do this exact same way, and it would be, trust me, the carne asada is better than the fajitas for sure. But I mean, who doesn't like fajitas? But yeah, look at that, nice pink color. We got some good char on there. Amazing. So let's make a fajita to eat. Actually, I'm gonna cut up one more. Telling you guys the flavor. This will beat any restaurant you've ever had fajitas at, I guarantee it. Maybe not like the whole sizzling sideshow, you know, weirdness or homemade tortillas, but I guarantee you'll like these better than any restaurant you've ever had. And it's not because I made it, it's just the flavor is just better. And it's not a bunch of processed stuff. It's just perfect. Okay, that's probably enough for what we're trying to do tonight. So we'll put that over to the side. Put this a little bit over to the side here. Steak, let's get these up here. There we go, that's what I need. I have to have sour cream with these. By the way, this has been a really fun off-schedule live. I appreciate everybody for being here. This is really fun. If you're just in here, and I'm trying not to plug the channel, but I go live on Fridays and Sundays. This is a kind of an off schedule, so I appreciate everybody. This is really fun. And we just made skirt steak fajitas in like, I don't know, I could have done it way faster, but we're going for an hour. But I guarantee you these are better than you've had in any restaurant. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Sorry, I missed a bunch of stuff here. Gotta go. All right, Toads, have fun. Good luck on the 50 subs. And when you go live, if I see it, I'll be in there. Okay, a little bit of sour cream in this bag. I'll show you why here in a minute. No, we're not storing it. We're using it. Yeah, Jackson, we totally could. At this point, though, I don't know. I mean, I guess we still, I don't have any crushed garlic. It would just be a lot of extra, but definitely next time, I promise. Okay, cut this open. There's a little sour cream in this bag. Cut the corner off. Make sure you grab the plastic. Okay, it's on there. You don't want to eat that. Let's make a fajita. I'm way too excited not to make a fajita. Ooh, that's still hot. Just grab the veggies off here. Okay, that's enough veggies for what we're trying to do here. All right, so steak in. Remember, skirt steak right there. We pounded it out. We cut it along against the grain, so it's gonna be super, super tender. Yeah, look. There we go. That's the color we got on it. To me, this is perfect. Some people may not think so, but to me, it's pretty perfect. And we've let this sit for about 5 minutes too. Okay, so steak. Let's get some of our peppers and onions in there. Try to pull that onion out, get a pepper in there for pictures. There we go. Because it looks better. Right there. I'm gonna do a little bit of cheese. Again, this is just grated sharp cheddar. I use sharp cheddar for just about everything, right? Sorry, by the way, right now, if you haven't had dinner yet, I completely apologize. If you've already had dinner, awesome. So, sorry, and cheers. Happy Wednesday. Fajita time. All right, and this is why I put the sour cream in the bag. I know this is nothing new to anybody, but it just looks better to me. And yes, I always sour cream with my fajitas. So there we go. Actually, we'll do a little bit of this too. A little bit of fresh lime at the end. I wish I could take a picture of this because this looks amazing. Yeah, so here we go. Homemade fajitas. You could do this in 30 minutes total. Since we're on live, it took an hour. Obviously, me talking, gabbing, but there you go. That's it, fajitas. Consider a sub. I make stuff like this all the time. Check out some of my other videos if you're new here. I go live on Fridays and Sundays, but we're gonna eat a fajita now. But, oh, come on. I'm so good. Nachos for dinner. Love nachos, Melody. To all the 68 people in here, double tap. Yeah, I love the likes. Thank you. How'd you like hot sauces, Righteous? Yeah. Hey, SA, what's going on? Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't know. It's probably not for you, but, you know, I just do this because I like doing it, so. So good. I also love lamb, Kevin. Gideon, probably tacos. And then after that, probably butter chicken. I eat butter chicken as often as possible. It's like my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Peppers hanging out, cheese, sour cream. So good. I love spicy too, Melody. This seasoning's not too spicy, but if you wanted to make it more spicy, you could up the chipotle chili powder and up the, like put some red pepper flakes in there. That would actually do really good too. Indian food is fire, SA. You're not wrong. It's literally, I think it's in my top 3, maybe top 5, top 3 for sure. So good. Like people that have never had it, I don't think they understand how good it is. It's just like not even in their vocabulary. So I feel like it had a bad rap from a long time ago, and it is anything but. It is, the flavors are just unbelievable. Like, I feel like this, so how many spices are in here? 8? I feel like if there was an Indian version of fajita, there'd be like 38 spices in here. And they would all play so well together and be so perfect. So India knows what's up when it comes to seasoning and cooking, that's for sure. All right, there's the fajitas. We're gonna make Brie a couple. Like I said, she's working on a little project of her own in the garage, so we'll bring her some food. Oh, okay, so if you want to know like a better way to eat these, it's not as bad, we're gonna use lettuce boats for this next batch. So I'm gonna take another bite of my amazing one with the tortilla. And that chipotle chili is still floating around in the air. But again, if you've had fun, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking this video. Samosas, so good. Needs avocados, Vicky, you're not wrong. I could have made an avocado crema. I have a bunch of videos on my avocado crema recipe. This is just this was literally a live tonight that I was gonna make no matter what, and I wasn't trying to be all fancy or YouTube. This is just what I wanted for dinner. So I agree with you, but super chill, easy tonight. So yeah, there you go. Fajita, skirt steak fajita. So good. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. Again, I apologize if you haven't eaten yet tonight. I really do. But that is just next level. Sorry to say next level like I'm some TV douche. Like, I feel like Guy Fieri would have said next level, so I apologize for that. Don't hold it against me. But I want to cut up a couple tomatoes and we'll make brie some out of lettuce boats. Because, you know, it's almost bikini season and whatnot, right? Yeah, Donna, I don't know. Sometimes I do the weird off Wednesdays, so that's just all I'm doing tonight. I was just making skirt steak fajitas and I thought might as well make these on live. Because, you know, they just sounded amazing, and yeah, so that's all we're doing. Nothing too crazy. Okay, I gotta move some stuff here. But we're gonna make Bree some fajitas for, she's out in the garage working on a project. I realize it doesn't work well when I turn my back. She's out in the garage working on a project, so we'll make her some food. Detroit 75 kitchen on YouTube. All right, I will. Detroit 75. Hopefully it'll just start showing up in my feed now because you said it, right? Because they're listening. Like, do you guys ever have that happen where you're like, you're walking around the house and you're complaining about like how your broom is shit, and then all of a sudden you like jump on Amazon or jump on any social and all of a sudden it's like, need a new broom? It's creepy. So hopefully just by Chevy saying that it'll show up in my shorts feed, which would be great. Or my long format suggestions. So like I said, I'm just cutting up a couple tomatoes here really quick because Brie wants some tomatoes on her fajitas and I oblige. Yeah, Chevy, all the time. Do I make sweet things? Yeah, Melody, we do sweet stuff almost every live. Like on my weekends when I have more time to prep and just stuff. Yeah, I mean, we made like a pineapple upside down cake a couple weeks ago, which turned out amazing. If you've never made one, which I hadn't, it was intimidating, but it turned out really good. So yeah, we do sweet stuff sometimes. I'm just more of like a I don't know, kind of like a, I don't even know what I'm trying to think of, like just like a dude that makes food, which I'm not saying dudes can't bake, but I don't know, I want tacos and stuff, you know, like fajitas. So that's me. So like I said, we're making these for Brie. She's out in the garage, so we'll make her a couple of these little fajitas here. It's probably way too much steak for her, so we can make like 2 out of that. But yeah, this is a healthier option. So last year I was doing some pretty strict eating, and I would still make cheeseburgers or whatever for the family, and I would put all mine in lettuce boats. No bun, nothing like that. And to be honest, like the cold crunch of the lettuce boat, it's kind of all you need. Like, it's almost better than a bun, in my opinion. You're never gonna beat bread. I get it. But if you're trying to cut it down a little bit, God, it's gonna be the babyest lettuce. I shouldn't even use this one. That's pathetic. Whatever. It's, you know, we'll use it. We'll make 3 of them. That's the thing with these lettuce boats, though. Sometimes they're like not the best, but okay. There we go. So another little one there. Put some onions and peppers on here. There we go. She's probably gonna eat it with a fork and knife anyways, so you know, ladies be dainty and whatnot, I guess. Okay, cheese. Lots of cheese. Oh, these look terrible. I'm sorry. Tomatoes. Yeah, these, can you tell I'm not really used to the lettuce boats? Gosh, I just used the wrong ones, I think. That Chipotle, I'm telling you, still kicking around. I agree, SA. Lettuce wrapped, I mean, you can absolutely make a fantastic meal with lettuce bits. Like, you don't need the bun. And now, you know, I prefer corn tortillas over flour tortillas. So, hey, Donna, with the super chat. God, you're epic. I thank you so much for that. Super chat, super sticker, donate, whatever that was. I absolutely love it. You're amazing. And Gideon, you have a twin brother. Tell him also happy birthday. Donna, again, thank you so much. You don't know how to cook, but you like to wash dishes. Geraldo, I do dishes too. I like to wash dishes. So good. Donna, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I probably should have put this on a paper plate. But look at these lettuce boats I had to go through. It wasn't a big selection. These fajitas. I'm telling you. I can't wait to make a quesadilla out of this tomorrow. Cut up some of the steak, cheese on the flat top. This is going to make an amazing quesadilla. Donna, again, you're an absolute legend. I think that's your second one. And I appreciate the hell out of you. You'll never know. Thank you. It's so good, Brody.
Achilles ate my leftover chicken fajita quesadilla.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that Bree said. So I made chicken fajitas a couple weeks ago. So I made chicken fajitas. Then I made quesadillas the next night. We left it on the counter. Achilles ate the entire thing when we just like walked in the other room. So yeah, Brody, there you go. Fajita. Sorry, it doesn't look good now, but it was really good. Maybe I'll make one more. But these are lettuce boat skirt steak fajitas. I'm gonna set these off camera. We'll make one more fajita. So if you're just joining, we made skirt steak fajitas. So good. This is what they look like before we cut them down. So we'll make one more fajita because I'm feeling extra chubby today. So we're gonna do one more. Cheese. Okay. All right. Heat up one more tortilla. We'll make one more fajita. Again, Donna, you don't know what it means. Thank you. It means everything. And I genuinely mean that. 11 a.m. Aussie time, about to make fajitas for breakfast. SA, yes, do it. Oh, Suzanne, we were talking about when a long time ago when he ate. Well, no, we were talking about, I made chicken fajitas a couple nights ago, and I put one on the countertop, walked in the other room, and came back. Achilles ate the whole thing. It was like a big one, too. Oh, Donna, never. We talk about you guys every day. I think about you guys every day, to be really honest, because, you know, I'm over here just trying to, like, I think I'm about to hit 3,000 subscribers. I remember when I had 3. So, it kind of wasn't his fault. So, but, you know, he's a turd. Jackson, you're the legend. You really are. Thank you. Cool. All right. We're going to make one more fajita. So, if you're here, stick around. We're making a fajita right now. Don't leave. But again, Jackson, thank you. Donna, everybody, you guys are all amazing. You guys really make the channel what it is, so I appreciate it. One more fajita. Let's do it. Okay. This is the skirt steak fajita we made. Let me turn the fire off. Don't forget to turn the fire off. There's our skirt steak. Ooh, almost dropped that. Put a little steak down. And we torched this, so it's going to be really good. This tortilla. Couple onions, couple peppers. Can't have a fajita without them. A little bit of cheese. Messy cheese. Can you tell I'm not a chef? A little bit of fresh lime. We used half a lime to marinate this, and the marinade was obviously at the beginning. And then a little squeeze of sour cream. Bam. There we go. Skirt steak fajitas. You could make these within 30 minutes. A little bit of prep, 15-minute prep beforehand, but 15 minutes we made them on the stove. You don't need a grill. These, I guarantee you, these are better than any fajitas you've had at a restaurant. Unless you go to like a really fancy restaurant, but these right here, look at those. Skirt steak fajitas. They're so good. I'm gonna make quesadillas out of that tomorrow. It is kind of like a taco, Tony. You get them to 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, Melody, I don't know how many subscribers we're at, but wait, we hit 3,000, Chevy? That's insane. I appreciate everybody. I can't believe we hit 3,000 tonight. That's wild. Burrito one side. No, she did. Did I not sour cream her? No, I did. I did. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe we hit 3,000. You guys are epic. I think that's like 50 then for the night. So thank you. Again, chicken fajita, or chicken. See, my brain's all on YouTube now. So, skirt steak fajitas. Yeah, that's good. That's crazy. You guys are epic. I'm gonna cut up the rest of this on live. Answer any questions anybody has about what we did here or what this was. Luke, just got one of those Blackstone. Okay, Luke, if you're putting it together, you're barking up the wrong tree. If it's already put together, start, like, do whatever it says to clean it and seal it, you know, or, season it, and then just start on low. Start with pancakes. Start with something easy. Start with something you don't care if it's going to get ruined. Start with pancakes, figure out your temperatures and stuff like that, and then just go. It's not that bad. No. Well, thanks, Melody. Sherry, what's going on? Hey, Tolbert, what's happening? Yeah, Suzanne's here. Everybody always asks when Suzanne's not here, they're like, where's Suzanne? Where's Donna? Where's everybody? Like, this stuff is crazy. What's up, John? You guys seriously make this channel what it is. It's not even close to me. Oh, that's a bad angle, but there's the last bit of that skirt steak fajita. Oh yeah, Sherry, I still have 2. Like, it's been since what, Sunday? And there's 2 left. By the way, whoever suggested to put Nutella on a cupcake, I prefer the regular, but this Nutella, like if you didn't have frosting and you just put, let's say right now, you're sitting at home and you have a box of cupcake mix, but you don't have any frosting. And you also have Nutella. Make the cupcakes, put Nutella on the top. It's just as good. 22 there today. That's pretty warm. Dangerous fusing. And Suzanne, I love Nutella too. SA Nutella's epic. Of course, Tolbert, I've noticed everybody's comments. Trust me, this channel is too small not to notice comments. More cheese tax for me, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna cut up the rest of this. Let's chit chat for a little bit. Hang out if everybody's having fun. Again, Donna, you're a legend. Donna with the super chat. Epic. Yeah, you guys make this channel, not me. And that's the truth. If you guys weren't here, it'd just be some old dude talking to himself. So send some candies to you. Yeah, that'd be awesome. This is your top 3 in my favorite list. My channel, I hope. That's cool. And you did say that earlier. Thanks, Melody. But yeah, this leftover, this cold is gonna be so good. I'm gonna like eat some of this tomorrow for lunch, and then I'm gonna make a quesadilla for dinner. Maybe I'll post the quesadilla in the Discord. Sorry I don't have a Discord link. I'm not that, I mean, I am technologically advanced, but Discord is still super new to me. I mean, I've been using Discord for years. I've just never had to like manage one, and now we have one, and I don't know. I don't even know where to put the link. Probably in my channel description. So maybe I'll do that soon. I don't even know if you guys would like a Discord. My whole point for getting a Discord was people were asking, but I'd also like to see what all you guys make for dinner. Like, could you imagine just a thread where all this, you know, community channel stuff is just posting what they're having for dinner? I think it'd be amazing. Happy birthday, Jenna. What's up, Kelsey? Thanks for coming in. This gonna be hard not to just sit here and eat all this. Gotta pace myself and know that there's a cupcake left from Sunday's live. The dogs are freaking out. The dogs are literally, it's like Pavlovian. They're all just over here drooling, and I feel really bad for them, but I'll give them some tax for sure later, so trust me.
I'm coming in for my fajitas.
There it is. I shouldn't have put on a glass plate. I apologize right now.
That's like that.
Okay, but I figured you could sit in here with a fork and knife.
Hi,
There's
guys.
B. Yeah, Tolbert, you have a good night too. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. This is really fun. And these, I'm telling you, these fajitas. Do you want to try a piece? Not like on camera or whatever, but do you want a piece of steak? It's good, huh?
It's really good.
Did you see the legend, Donna? $10 super chat.
Donna, you're amazing.
Yeah. You guys are amazing. Especially Donna. Thank you. Is here Archie? Yeah, was he peek? Oh yeah, he's right there. You guys can never see Steve peeking, but he's always peeking. He's just so little to the floor. You can't see him. So I'll try to get him on camera here in a second, because Steve never gets camera time. Never gets the love. Actually, I'll give all the dogs a piece. Do you feel like it's too spicy for the dogs? It might be a little spicy for the dogs.
You could probably eat a little piece.
Yeah, Achilles won't care. That dog ate, I dropped a piece of bell pepper. Archie and Steve walked right by it, sniffed it, and they're like, no. Achilles walked up and ate it. He loves bell pepper. So the juice from the pan, because I'm going to store this, come on. That's just all the extra flavor. Pour that on there. Okay, this is for me. That dog is eyeing hard, Luke. Ready? Okay. Each one of them can have some steak. Arch, sit. Want to sit pretty? That's a good boy. Steve, there's your piece. Achilles, there's your piece, big dog. All right. They all got their steak. And then again, probably a little too spicy for them. So, yeah, Teresa, here you go. That's for you. So good. You like it? Sorry, I chose like the smallest lettuce boats ever, but I figured you'd probably fork and knife or something, so.
Definitely about to fork and knife.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
By the way, let me know in the comments if you guys do this too. We ordered Chinese the other night because I forgot to get stuff at the store. Do you ever rinse these out and use them for leftovers? I do. Or like, I'll use this the next time I make food to give to the neighbors. I'll just give them these so they can throw them away. Luke, no whiskey, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Ooh. Sorry, dogs. But Luke, you're not wrong. It's just Wednesday. You know, Friday, maybe. Sunday, sure. Wednesday, oof. It's a brutal one for me. So I'm gonna pack all this up. And again, this is gonna make some really good leftovers. Look at that. Really good leftovers. So this whole meal probably costs like, I don't know, 30 bucks, but it's gonna be like 2 to 3 meals, so it's not bad. Yeah, Luke, please have one for me. Cheers to you. But yeah, not bad at all. You could probably just heat this up tomorrow and just eat it just like this. Throw a little cheese on the top. No, nothing. No tortilla, just go. Is there a box outside?
A box?
Yeah.
What kind of box?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you went outside. But yeah, there we go. With leftover fajitas. These are going to be amazing. The containers are reusable. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. Like I said, I'll use these. I got Chinese food the other night, rinsed them out. And next time I make food for the neighbors, they're getting one of these. Because they always bring me back the containers that I give them. And I'm always just like, throw it away. I'm trying to get rid of them. But they always bring them back, so. And of course, now it's not going to close. There we go. Steak, steak, steak. Donna, that's actually, I was looking at Amazon. You know those like paper fold-in ones that you get at like, you know, just to-go boxes? I was going to buy some just for that reason. Chris, what's going on? You missed it, Chris. We made fajitas. skirt steak fajitas, Chris. And that's the leftovers. And I didn't even take a picture of it, so I can't send it to you IRL. Alberto, what's going on? I don't know. Do you guys want to hang out while I clean up? Let me know in the chat if you want to hang out while I clean up. If you don't, we can call it. If you do, I'm going to go grab another drink. If you don't, I totally get it. Yeah, hang out while we clean up, Melody. I think that's what you're saying. I don't know, maybe 2 more yes, and I'll just go grab another drink and come back. Yes, okay, Teresa, yes, Melody. All right, let's do it. Give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna go out, grab another drink really fast, and then we'll clean up a little bit and we'll chat. Maybe we'll, I don't know, eat that last cupcake. All right, perfect, Donna, I love it. You guys just give me like 1 minute. Be right back. What do you think of these, babe? Okay, sorry. I was looking at B's wood project outside. So, hey Gideon, what's up? I know you were gone. Yeah, no, Jackson, sorry. I was so Bree's working on a wood project in the garage. Kind of had to help her flip it. Wanted to grab another one of these. I'm gonna code yellow super fast. I'll be right back, and we'll hang out for a few more and clean up and stuff. Give me a second. And 100% in typical me fashion, I ran the dishwasher today because I was like, I'm gonna go live tonight. I'm gonna run the dishwasher. I haven't emptied it, so we're just gonna hand clean all this stuff, I think. So, but you guys, this has been a really, really fun Wednesday live. I feel like I've been doing these Wednesdays a lot more often. It just seems to kind of fit. Like, I feel like I miss it. You know, I do Fridays, then I do Sundays, and it's like, I don't want to go a whole 5 days. So, yeah, Bree's working on this really cool project. We've kind of, I don't know, she's restoring this like old like wood cooler thing for like, you know, patio parties or whatever. It's turning out really amazing. So, it's going really good. Yeah, Donna, I'm the same. Like, you could offer me a fajita for breakfast, I'm eating it. You could offer me pancakes for dinner, I'm eating it. You could offer me a turkey sandwich or PB&J for dinner, I'm eating it. I don't care. There's no rules when it comes to hunger and eating, for sure. Yeah, Melanie, you can totally get on Wednesdays. Like I said, I've been doing Wednesdays a little bit more often. If you need chips, there's pantry. You went to McDonald's? I love a McDonald's every now and again. Like, that's one of Bree's favorite things ever, is McDonald's.
It's mine.
It's your weakness.
It is.
Yeah. Like, we'll come home from a concert, it's McDonald's on the way home. Every time. Every time. I actually got a couple of concerts this summer coming up. It's going to be really fun. Melody says, hey, B.
Melody. Someone just got something about spice.
Yeah, the spice is there for sure. It's the chipotle chili powder. By the way, so that recipe I gave out earlier, if you don't want a little bit of extra spice, just half the chipotle chili powder. It's definitely necessary, but if you're not super big into spice, just half it. That's my recommendation. And if you're bored and you have to leave, just leave your phone on. Who are you going to see? Oh, a couple different ones. Essay, the only reason why I'm not saying anything right now is just because then you would technically like know where I was at what time. So I'll definitely tell you afterwards, but there's some really cool, in my opinion, some really cool shows coming up that we're gonna go see. So
Some
I'm really
cool,
excited.
Like, old.
Throwback, just really cool stuff that we've never seen before, some stuff that we haven't seen before. And I'm not worried about like people knowing. I just think it's a little too, it's just a tiny bit too personal for YouTube, if you know what I'm saying. So I hope you can kind of understand that. It's not that I don't trust everybody, but you know. Teresa, thank you. I'm also lucky too. So thank you. But I appreciate that. And I think actually, Bree gets bummed out sometimes that I cook so much because she doesn't get to cook that often, so.
A little bit.
A little bit. But when Bree does cook, it's epic. It's really good. So there's a little bit like the rest of that little bag, or there's a brand new one. Okay. Yeah, either one works. So, yeah, I'm telling you though, Essay, I'll tell you guys afterwards. But like I said, just never can be too careful. So, Carl's Jr., Donna. I used to do Carl's Jr. way back in the day. They had their Carl's Jr., the ultimate breakfast burrito from Carl's Jr. I used to get one like when I wasn't going to college. I would go to school all day, and then I'd play like 8 holes of golf, and then I'd go to this bar and do my homework. And I'd usually end up being at this bar till like midnight, and I always get an ultimate breakfast burrito on the way home. And that's probably why I was 60 pounds heavier back then. Hey, Quizzical, it's all good. Little busy and hi, Bree. Yeah, Gideon said what's up. Gideon's birthday's today.
Hi, Gideon. Happy birthday. And you're the twin.
So happy birthday to Gideon's twin. Yeah.
Gideon, what's your twin's name?
In and Out. Yes, Jackson and we actually have them here in Colorado now too. And I actually, a couple months ago, Bree had never been to In and Out, and I took her there, and she's like, okay, I get it. You know, fries are still kind of, I wish they'd do better, but I understand why they don't change the fries, because if they did, they'd probably lose 70% of why people go there, because there's people that like their fries. I don't mind them. I just think that they could be better. So, but yeah, been In and Out. I always get a double with no tomatoes. Donna, it is. I mean, it's like when you need it, it's the best. I actually prefer, I'll be really honest, push comes to shove, I'll take an In and Out over McDonald's any day. I think Brie's different, but the fries at McDonald's, that's what makes it so tough to not go there, because I love French fries. So Chick-fil-A is king, Luke. I mean, it kind of always will be, for sure. I love Chick-fil-A. The spicy chicken sandwich. I've never been to Cookout, Luke. I've always heard it's awesome. It's just, we just don't have them here. Leo and Lee. Oh, that's actually really awesome. Twin names, Leo and Lee. That's really cool. I love that. Never had a twin. Have an older sister. Have some stepbrothers and sisters, but yeah, Essay, she does cook with me sometimes. On the channel, it's pretty rare, just because I should do that one night. We should just make Brie make everything, and I'll just sit there and commentate and just drink a seltzer. That would be actually kind of fun. I'll talk to her about it. She's gonna read this, so, and she's great. Yeah. Got a 4x4 animal style fry. I mean, there you go, Jackson. That's the way to hit it right there. 4x4 animal style. DC. I get it. I get it. His name is Leah? You mean Leo? I think. Unless his name is Leah. That's cool too. I just think you might have mistyped there. But yeah, it's pretty crazy too. Somebody said we hit over 3,000 subs today, which is nuts. I'm telling you. Didn't ever think that was going to happen. I honestly remember hitting 1,000, and I thought that was insane. So, you guys are extra, and I love it. Yeah, Melody, me too. We're going to go live Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Same as usual. I don't know what I'm going to make, though. I think the older school people that have been around for a while know that this Friday I'll be making a Papa Murphy's, because my son comes back, which is my favorite day of the week, to be really honest. So, I'm not sure, but you guys give me a suggestion right now. Like, I mean, obviously if it's not too crazy, like, what do you guys think? Like, my whole thing is, for the last couple months, I've been stuck in like fall, winter mode. So I want like hearty, you know, like, but like, I feel like we need to be in that season where we're making lighter stuff. Cause like, plus I also like knowing that if people make stuff that like we've made here, like I could inspire like a little backyard party. So, cause that's what I plan on doing. I think one of these days in the summer, I'm going to have some people over. I'm going to have no kids, just adults. And we're going to do like a backyard, like summer cook hangout where you guys can, I don't know, just kind of see some of the crazy people that I know and hang out with. So Jollibee, no, Jackson is on my list. I've heard so many good things about Jollibee. So many good things. But yeah, we'll get Brie to cook on here one day. Really fun. Really fun. She makes the few things I've had that she's made are just, she made me a pot roast one time last summer. It's the best pot roast I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that. She made a chicken pot pie. Unbelievable. The braised short ribs. You guys, some of you were here for the braised short ribs. That was all Brie. I just made the potatoes and everything else. Brie made the braised short ribs, and it's one of the best bites of food I've ever had. And all I could think about is like, how could we make this cheaper? Because you know me, because you know, short ribs are kind of expensive. And I was thinking we could take Brie's short rib recipe, but substitute with a chuck roast that we trim up really well, and make like a braised short rib, pulled short rib, like on mashed potatoes, or make a sandwich out of it with some mashed potatoes in the bottom and some melted cheese. Like, that's just how my brain works. Like, somebody makes something and I'm like, oh, I want to like tweak it. Not because it's not good, but it's just, my brain's just like, how can we do something weird with it? But it sounds really good. Ube pie. Oh yeah, that's the purple stuff, Jackson, right? It's like the, you know, I hate to say McDonald's pie, but it's kind of the same thing, but it's purple and it's ube. Yeah, I've heard that's really good. Mutton ribs in Colorado, Josh? Yep. Josh, I'm in Colorado too. I don't know if you know that. Really older sheep anymore. Yeah, I could see that. Unless you're in the UK. I know they like a lot of sheep, I think. What kind of food do I like the most? For sure, it's pizza. Definitely Mexican food. Definitely Indian food. Definitely Italian food. I like it all, really. Oh, it's a sweet potato. Okay, the purple like sweet potato, ube. Yeah, I've heard of it and I've seen it because I mean, I'm sure your guys' feed is the same on your socials, but like since you're obviously watching somebody make food, mine's like all food. And so, you know, I get to see like, what's that guy, Kev Eats, I think, in LA. Love that guy. I used to live in Colorado. Nice. I'm currently here. But like Kev Eats is fun. Sam the Cooking Guy is one of my favorite. I just love all this stuff. So that's what all inspired me. Not the Kev Eats stuff, but more like Sam the Cooking Guy. I think Bree's like staining something right now, so sorry. Food munching, glass blowing, and documentaries. I mean, glass blowing. Josh, have you seen the glass blowing show that was on Netflix? I loved that show. One of the most nerve-wracking things you'll ever see is somebody taking a piece of glass that they just blew and put it into the oven or the cooler, and it just shatters. Like, I feel it. Cuisines to you? Might have gone too soon. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Mine is, yeah. Okay. Cuisines to me? Definitely Mexican, South American, stuff like that. You know, Donna, I'm not the biggest fish person. I feel like if I'm going to do fish, it's going to be deep fried, which is, you know, I feel like that's what everybody does. So I've had some really good, I'm just going to sit here and eat cheese. I've had some really good fish before. It's just never my go-to. You know, I grew up in the Southwest. You know, I feel like it'd be different if I grew up in like East Coast or like Maine. I'd probably be all about it. And I like fish. It's just never what I think about. Floor model. Yeah. Steak pies, that sounds amazing. You know what are actually really good, speaking of steak pies? Oh, look, Archie knows I have the cheese back out. Did you guys ever have one of those Marie Callender's, the like beef pot pie? You cannot sleep on those. If you put them in the oven for like 65 minutes, they're really good. They're really salty, but they're really good. Oh, fish and chips SA, 100%. British steak and kidney, never had it. But it sounds amazing. I mean, I would try it. I'll pretty much try anything unless it has mushrooms in it. And it sounds like that might have mushrooms in it, but if they're done the right way, I'll eat it. I'm just not the biggest mushrooms person. Mushrooms to me are just kind of foul. I get why people like them. I just don't like them. So I'm literally going to sit here and probably eat all this cheese. Oh my gosh, that's like the third time somebody's come in here with that alt for 24 hours. Hey, go to ChatGPT and ask what like a newer, cooler joke is, because it's awful. And if people fall for that, I feel bad for them, and I also feel bad for you. Same, Melody. Ah, Josh, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Mom's a kidney lady. Okay. I don't know. It might be too rich for me, SA, if I'm thinking about what it is. Yes, I agree, Melody. Weird texture and weird flavor. Yeah, and I'll tell you guys, like everybody has one of those like triggering things with food. You know, like ask any adult, like whatever, over 30, and they'll be like, oh, I don't drink tequila anymore because I did it once and I got sick and I just can't. Like they can't stand the thing. I never liked mushrooms. I went over to my mom's house for dinner when I was like a late teen, early 20s. She cut up mushrooms, put it in the gravy, and like stick blended it. She made, I don't know, it was like chicken and mashed potatoes or something. And I was eating, and I was like, what's in the, and she's like, oh, you know, nothing. I got sick that night, like food sickness, sick. And the next day she was like, well, maybe it was from the mushrooms. I'm like, you put mushrooms in that? So even if it wasn't from the mushrooms, now it's in my head that mushrooms make me sick. So it might sound like a toddler, but that's how I am. Yeah, liverwurst and Spam texture. Yes, okay, yeah. Oh, eat Spam out of the can with a spoon. I'm sure it's good. I've actually never had Spam. It'd be fun to like make or like cook Spam on here, especially like the Hawaiian thing with like the rice and the Spam and the seaweed. I bet that's so good. Like Hawaiian cooking, like with the hamburger patty and the rice and stuff. I mean, that's all kinds of stuff you guys need to be telling me to make. I'm the same way, I say. Yeah, Harem, I like cooking a lot. I have a cooking channel. I had a bear test my bee fence today. Ooh, a bear. Holy cow. We have bears here too, yeah. I never see them down where I live. Love the cooked Spam with pineapple, Melody. That sounds amazing. I love pineapple. Especially cooked pineapple. It just brings out like that sweetness and the, I love it. You know, I made pizza twice on the lives in the past couple weeks, and people in the comments when we were making pizzas were like, pineapple or no? And I'm like, just pineapple on pizza? No. Pineapple with like, I don't know, jalapenos and like ham or bacon? Absolutely. It's so good. Jackson, we should do that one day. We should make like spam sandwiches. We should do, that's what we should do one live, is just make like, I actually have written on this list, because I have a list of all this stuff, and it's like childhood favorites. Like, did you guys ever make cheese roll-ups when you were a kid? Just a tortilla, some shredded cheese, and you put it in the microwave? Actually, we can make one right now. We have a little bit of cheese left. We should make one really quick. Let's make one really fast. This is called a cheese roll-up. I used to make them all the time when I was a kid. I think I was making them before Taco Bell even came up with it, but let's do this really fast. It sounds kind of good. Not that I need to eat anymore, but whatever. Just trust me, I had 3 fajitas. I really don't need to eat anymore, but whatever. Cheesy roll-ups, Josh, they're like the go-to in my opinion. By the way, Josh, if you like cheesy roll-ups, I made these things called a cheese crisp. It's like an Arizona, so just a tortilla, that's it. So I grew up in Arizona, and they used to make cheese crisps, excuse me, at restaurants. So it was this, and they would butter each side, and then put a little bit of green enchilada sauce down, and then cheese, and bake it, and it comes out like a thin, crispy pizza. Amazing. So if you like cheese roll-ups, you should check out my cheese crisp video. So good. And it's like the cheapest thing ever. Like, who doesn't have a little bit of grated cheese and a tortilla? And I'm putting it on this paper towel because it's going to be easier in the microwave. But yeah, I lived on these when I was a kid. And by the way, again, this is sharp cheddar. Oh, Luke, hey, thank you. Cheese roll-up, blast from the past. I love it. Thank you so much for the $2. You guys kill me when you do this because I still don't know how to react. But I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Everybody, and also Donna, thank you again. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave for like 20 seconds. Cheese roll-up. 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Yeah, Luke, again, epic. And Donna, again, thank you guys too. Again, it's still so weird for me to have somebody that works their ass off give me $1. Like, it's insane to me. So I just appreciate it. And I'd be doing this without it, so I do appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, sorry I can't read your name so much. I'm sorry, but hey, thank you for the little wave and saying hi. I appreciate it. Hey, Josh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hopefully see you Friday. That was 30 seconds, my bad. But there we go. This is literally my childhood. I come home from school, cheese on a tortilla, roll it up, cheese roll up. The easiest thing, and it's so good. Again, Josh, thank you. Probably close that. Yeah, there we go. Look, cheese roll up. Hopefully Josh gets the cheese pull before he leaves. It's just so easy. Pineapple candy. That actually sounds pretty good. I don't know that I like dehydrated pineapple though. Okay. I'm not trying to plug this. I actually did have dehydrated pineapple recently. So that beer collaboration I did with Launchpad, it's a mango chili IPA. Oh no, it was dried mangoes. My bad. But like the spice with that, I don't know. But cheese roll up. It's funny that Taco Bell sells something like this on a much smaller scale for like $1. They're good. But they put like a weird sauce on that. This is literally just sharp cheddar and a tortilla, and this might be on like my last meal request, death row stuff. You know what I mean? It's so good. Hey, Cadis, I think. Yeah, this has been a super fun live tonight. I'm actually gonna put one more time for anybody that's just here. We made fajitas. We made skirt steak fajitas, and this is the leftovers. And I'm gonna eat off this for 2 days, and I'm gonna be so happy. Second whiskey? Yeah, why not, Luke? Hey, you know what, Luke? Yeah, go for it. The red sauce is delicious. USA #1. Which red sauce? From Taco Bell? Yeah, the sauce. It's not the same. It's not the same, Donna. Like the quesadillas used to be just cheese, then they started putting the stuff. I don't really mind it, but it's not the same. Not the same. So fridge, leftovers, 2 days worth, easy, or 2 meals worth. But yeah, look at this cheese roll up. Look at that. I don't know. I literally could eat like 5 of these, especially when I'm sick on like a Sunday and I'm on the couch. I'll go make like 3 of these, get back under the blanket, and this is lunch. A whiskey lemonade. Jackson, you commented on that video, I think, right? The whiskey lemonade, so good. Never, Luke. Don't do it. Never say no. What's up, Slat? What's going on? Hey, thanks for hanging out. Oh, I'm getting full, though. Those 3 fajitas and this thing is weighing me down a lot. I feel like I need to go walk again. So we went to take the dogs on a walk earlier and it started raining, so we cut it short. We only did like 0.6 miles. I might run another walk tonight. Can always turn into a 3rd whiskey, Luke. Come on. Again, fajita recipe if you need a screenshot. But onion powder, cumin, chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, oregano, kosher salt, pepper, smoked paprika. All the same. Half teaspoon, teaspoon, whatever. Do it all the same. Mix it up. It's so good. Yeah, Melody, this is great. Yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up anyways. I appreciate everybody. I usually go live on Fridays and Sundays. I think everybody that's probably in here actually already knows that. And hey, Ann, A&I family, what's up? Welcome back. I love when you come in. Thank you. So yeah, this has been a super fun live. I'll be live again Friday, of course, normal time, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard. Almost 10. Yeah, it's 7:30 here. I need to get wrapped up too. So we did some cleaning. We made some skirt steak fajitas. We had a couple drinks. We had Donna with the super chat. You guys are epic. I just appreciate everybody. I'm serious. I do this because of you guys. Thank you so much. You can't do a microwave cheese roll-up, Donna. I'll have to come over there and make you a microwave cheese roll-up. I think you'd like it. Good, A&I. I appreciate it. Good. That makes me happy. Creamy tequila lime. I know. Sorry, Jackson. Yes, I'll figure it out. Next time we do fajitas, I'll think of some sort of really cool, like, tequila lime sauce just for you. I promise. I don't know if it'll be creamy or not, because I have a feeling the creamy part's going to be mayo. I don't mind mayo, but mayo is never my go-to base. So, yeah. But hey, cheers, everybody. God, we've been live for almost 2 hours. I apologize, but also, thank you. You guys gave me something to do for 2 hours, and we made dinner. So, cheese roll-up. Don, I'm gonna mail you a cheese roll-up. Yeah, you too, Essay. Thanks for coming in. Luke, thank you so much. Luke, there's actually a link on my channel for Black and White Creative. They handle all my merch, and they do ship. I appreciate you. You didn't bug me with that. You're all good, Jackson. Trust me. It's all good. Nothing but love. So yeah, there is merch. Yeah. Hey, Chris Patterson's back again. When's Chris Patterson gonna buy a t-shirt from Black and White Creative off my channel? But yeah, no, this is fun. Again, everybody, thanks for super chats. Thanks for everything. You guys are amazing. Have a good night. I'll see you guys Friday. If you have any ideas, if it just pops up in your head what you think we should do. Yeah, Chris, they've gone through a bunch of kegs, but they still have the beer at Launchpad in Aurora. Tropical Heat Rays is what it's called. So, yeah, and I'm still working on wrapping up the video. I'm trying to wait till the channel's full monetized. I'm about 200 hours away before I post that video. I just figure we might as well get the most bang for the buck. So, waiting to post that long format. It's going to be about 15 minutes long. So, but it's about the process where we made the beer. So, yeah, it's still there, Chris. Just have them text me or you text me. Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Donna, again, thanks for the super chat. You guys are amazing. Have a good night. I'll be live on Friday. If you think about something you want me to make, post it in the comment after this video uploads, and because I probably won't figure it out till Friday afternoon. So, love you guys. Thank you, everybody. Super fun. Have a good night. Be safe. I'll see you guys Friday or Sunday.